to is Don't Wake the Mummy. It is about some students that go to a museum and they find a special surprise there. So Jack is our narrator. Michelle is Amy. Alejandro is Simon. Carmen is Mrs. Crabwalk. Our tour guide is Max, not the tour guide. And Lauren as the mom. So I'm just going to get in here real quick. Get down.
Amy and Simon stand near the back of their class in the shady chambers of an Egyptian pyramid. Their school trip has brought them on a tour of the burial chamber of an ancient pharaoh.
To speak the names of the dead is to make them live again.
Simon, what are you doing? Pay attention.
Throughout the tomb, and especially when we enter the burial chamber, we must refer to the mummy as the king or pharaoh. Is that understood?
Simon, I think we're missing important stuff. I read about this on the internet before we left for the trip. It's kind of a curse or something.
These hieroglyphs are strange, very strange.
Come along, children, step lively. We're leaving the ritual shaft and heading toward the burial chamber.
The students begin to file out of the room behind the tour guide.
I only need a few more minutes to figure out what it says.
Simon, we don't have a few minutes. Everyone's leaving. Honestly, sometimes I think you actually want to get left behind, just so you can explore and figure out.
I got it. It says here that they pulled the mummy's brain out through its nose.
Yeah, no wonder the tour guide didn't include that in the speech. Oh no, everyone's almost gone. Keep up, kids. We don't want anybody getting lost.
Amy and Simon duck into line just before Mrs. Crabwalk notices them lagging behind. The class goes up a wide flight of stairs, down a narrow corridor, and into another chamber.
Wow, here are some more pictures on the walls. Look at this one. It's of a huge bog. I wonder what the guy means.
Simon, come on.
Now, gather around, students, and take a look at these hieroglyphics here. These explain the pharaoh's relationship to the gods. The ancient Egyptians believed that the pharaoh was directly appointed by the gods and was the representative of it.
Here's something about ships. And they're going into the darkness.
Before us is the burial chamber where the mummy of the great king lies.
The students become silent as the tour guide disappears into the darkness of the chamber. They follow single file. Inside, a redstone sarcophagus comes into view. In the teeny room, the students crowd together around the coffin.
Now, we'll just slide the tip of the coffin aside and get a look at the mummy.
Several students shriek as the shriveled face of the mummy appears. In the push and shove to get closer to the body, Amy is squeezed to the outside. She finds Simon happy in the corner reading pages of an ancient book.
Whoa, what's that? Hey, is that a picture of the pharaoh? Why is he in a boat?
I'm working on it. I believe they're traveling in the underworld.
Cool.
Suddenly, Amy notices the silence around them.
Oh no, everyone's almost gone. Simon, come on, we're going to get in trouble with Mrs. Crabwalk. Simon, I mean it.
But I figured it out. The picture shows that King Amenhotep II went in some kind of solar-powered boat on his way to his sun god.
Simon,
Gosh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to keep us here so long. But don't worry, Miss Crabwalk won't notice that we're gone if we hurry.
you said his name.
Who's there? You mean King Amenhotep?
Shh, stop saying it, Simon. Didn't you know that if you speak the name of the dead, you make them live again? Weren't you listening when the tour guide told us?
Oh no, how can I be so stupid? I even read about it in this book right here.
Simon fumbles with the book, and suddenly it drops with a thud. The perfect silence is frightening. Amy and Simon look at each other and wait for the sounds of King Amenhotep awakening from the dead.
Huh, well, I guess
scraping noise stops them in their tracks. They slowly turn around and watch in horror as the lid of the sarcophagus begins to open.
This can't be happening.
We're gonna get in so much trouble. How are we gonna get him back to sleep?
I'll bet it's in this book.
Amy and Simon dashes into the burial chamber to get the book. But once he's in the corner, the mummy stands up. Simon has no way out.
Yeah, Mom.
Amy manages to distract the mummy just long enough for Simon to dash out of the burial chamber. The two run as fast as they can down the layer of
What are we gonna do now?
Don't worry, I'll figure it out. Just keep an eye out for the mummy while I search the book for the answer. He doesn't seem to be able to move too fast.
Amy crouches down while Simon frantically flips through the book.
I think I found something.
Too late. Here it comes. We have to get out of here now.
Amy and Simon race down the stairs, finally ending up in the room where the two began.
I don't think he saw us. Oh no.
But the mummy follows them on into the next chamber they run, dashing behind another pillar in the back of the room.
Darn it, there's a page missing from this book, and it looks like just the page we need. But I know I've seen those pictures somewhere.
Are you kidding, Simon? If you can't solve this problem, then we're really gonna be in big trouble. Why did you have to be staring at the pictures on the wall instead of listening to the tour guide's warning? If you'd been paying attention, we wouldn't be in this mess.
That's it, the pictures on the Rachel shaft are the pictures we need to put the mummy back. Thank you so much, Amy.
Simon dashes out of the room and heads back to the ritual shaft.
Wait for me.
Simon has his notebook out and frantically writes as he tries to translate the hieroglyphics.
Quick, Amy, write this down.
Amy writes the words as Simon figures them out from the jumble of pictures on the wall.
We have to lure the mummy back into the burial chamber. Once he's there, we repeat this chant to make him go back to sleep. Of course, I sure hope he crawls inside the sarcophagus before he falls asleep. Otherwise, we'll have to pick him up and put him there ourselves.
What? Ew. I don't want to touch the mummy. The mummy, it's back.
The mummy lurches down the stairs. When Simon and Amy have enough room, they dash by it and run back up the stairs into the corridor.
It's working. He's following us. And he seems to be going a lot faster. I guess he's wide awake.
They run all the way back to the burial chamber where Simon takes the notebook and waits for the mummy to arrive. The mummy grunts and stomps into the chamber.
Kings of kings, pharaoh of the land, lie down and rest in the burning desert sand.
Simon, it doesn't seem to be taking effect. Read the second verse.
In a red sarcophagus you were kept for 3,000 years of slumber. Return now to your place you slept and back to your time of wonder.
The mummy stomps, rubs his eyes, and yawns.
It's working. He's getting him back into the sarcophagus.
The two wait for a full minute after the mummy lies back down, and then they tiptoe over to the sarcophagus and close the lid.
Okay, now we've got two more problems. First, we have to find our way out of this pyramid. And second, we have to sneak back to our class before Mrs. Crabwell notices that we're gone.
Problem number one solved. There's a map of the pyramid in this book.
Simon and Amy dodge down tunnels through chambers, finally emerging in the hot desert air. Mrs. Crabwell is there counting the line of students. She's almost halfway to the end.
47, 48, 49. Okay, everyone's here. Let's get on the bus.
Once on the bus, Amy and Simon promptly fall asleep. They don't hear a word the tour guide says.
Once we get there, I must warn you that you should never look directly into the eyes of the Statue of Anubis. I can't tell you what might happen if you do.
The end.
Yay!